was a gentle giant with working hands, built more than houses, he built where we stand. A man of his word, a man of his faith, loved the Lord and his family in that quiet, steady way. And Grandma beside him could light up a room, always somewhere to go, always something to do. She'd walk through the door and before it got to you, you'd hear that familiar yoo-hoo. They never had to tell us what love ought to be. We learned it just by watching the way they love their family. This is what they left behind, a family held together by a love that outlived time. Hands that learn to work hard, hearts that learn to give, faith enough to carry us through this life we get to live. Their story didn't end when we said goodbye. It's in every branch that grew from their lives, and I couldn't be more proud when I look at this family and see what they left behind in me. Their daughters grew and the family grew too, generation after generation, all because of those two. Babies became parents and the years rolled on, but the roots they planted deep are still holding strong. Grandpa went first and she carried on, 16 years missing the man she loved so long. But Grandma kept moving like only she could, 100 years of loving and making life good. Loved big, laughed loud, and she played to win and changing Grandma's mind. Good luck with that. Then she was funny and stubborn, tender and strong, the kind of personality you still feel years after she's gone. And Grandpa was steady, with strength in his hands, building a life on faith, family, and plans. Different as could be, but somehow just right. And they never left us wondering how much they loved each other every day of their lives. This is what they left behind, a family held together by a love that outlived time. Hands that learn to work hard, hearts that learn to give, faith enough to carry us through this life we get to live. Their story didn't end when we said goodbye. It's in every branch that grew from their lives, and I couldn't be more proud when I look at this family and see what they left behind in me. All these years later, underneath the open sky, we gathered at the park and let the old stories fly. We laughed until we cried, then cried until we laughed, remembering all the little things that take you right back. Generations gathered from a love that started with two, and somehow every story made the old days feel brand new. Looking at a family, I finally understood that greatest legacy wasn't something they left us, it was teaching us how to love this good. He's still the gentle giant in the stories that we tell. She's still larger than life, Lord, we knew her well. I can still hear her laughter, I can picture his quiet smile, and I give anything to sit with them for just a little while. But time can't take the things they gave, and death can't end a love like theirs. It's traveled down through all of us, and we'll keep passing on what they shared. I know they're back together, I know they're finally home, and somewhere they're still watching all the little seeds they've sown. And sometimes in my memories, so clear it feels brand new, I walk through Grandma's door again and hear her call. You